Today, like any other day, after enjoying the mundane activities that make up my typical morning, I sat down to enjoy my breakfast and watch the news. I heard mention of another attack on one of the school buses in my region. Having to take the bus tomorrow morning on my way to uni, I don't really want to go into any details. I guess I should start looking at other alternatives, but at the moment it's just more convenient catching the school bus. I guess the convenience doesn't really matter anyway, since I'll be graduating in about 3 months. About time. So, as you're probably tired of hearing by now, I've been planning my long-awaited trip to Japan in December. However, I recently heard about yet another attack to an oceanic airline. It's kind of put me off the idea of traveling internationally for a while. It was something about a plane being hijacked for a suicide mission. But anyway, after hearing that, reading the government's recommendations, my concerns on international travel have just been affirmed. Just when I was looking forward to experiencing the new Airbus as well.
Just picture a modular social area with full connectivity and brimming with revolutionary entertainment technologies. Imagine the unique experience that flying in the future will be. Perfectly natural surroundings, seats with sensors that adapt to your body, relaxation systems, and lighting effects that will make your flight unforgettable.
It's safe to say that I'm pretty disappointed, but I've been looking at some domestic alternatives to Cairns. I've seen these luxury buses that are always being advertised these days. They're free Wi-Fi, entertainment on the go, full leg space, plugs for chargers, and food and beverages. Just like a normal plane. Even though these buses do deliver such an amazing experience, I decided to go with the new Shinkansen, which is imported from Japan. The Shinkansen is a bullet train that, in only 180 seconds, can reach its full speed of 328 km per hour. And it's just as safe as the luxury bus, only faster. I'm sure this trip will be just as good as any trip to Japan anyway. So I finally bought the new autonomous car made by Mercedes. Not only does it have Wi-Fi built in, but it also has a plethora of new technology, including entertainment monitors and pedestrian sensors. My life is so much more convenient now because I don't have to take public transport anymore. It makes me feel a lot safer as well, considering the danger within the public transport system. Speaking of which, the other day on my way to work, the new developed straddling bus came driving over my head. I think it's amazing that they've finally come to develop these new buses that not only occupy less space, but provide a unique way to travel in the urban cities. By the way, I heard on the news last night that Queensland's bid came through for the 2028 Olympic Games. I'm so excited to be able to drive my new car there. So, about my trip to the Brisbane Olympics. Don't get me wrong, the car ride was exceptional. I was able to catch up on work with the car's 8G Wi-Fi, and at the same time watch the 15th season of AMC's The Walking Dead. You would think that with all this new technology they would have come up with a more diverse plotline. Anyway, back to the Olympics. I had a near-death experience. Whilst dining at the Pancake Manor in Charlotte Street, I heard gunshots and saw people running erratically through Brisbane CBD. Overhearing a conversation, I found out that it was a mass terrorist attack. After a mere minute of research, I found live videos of the shooting which appeared to be extremely graphic. From the police report, it was detailed that 184 people from various countries had died, and an additional 32 people escaped non-fatal injuries. I really don't see the tourism industry coming back from this at all. I don't see how it could possibly get any worse either. I'm currently on my way to Cairns for a business meeting in my Mercedes, which you probably would have guessed has updated quite a fair bit by now. And from looking at my research, Cairns seems to have developed impressively. The possibilities for accommodation and the development of skylines and floating hotels has increased massively since my last visit in 2022. I just booked my accommodation at the newly developed floating hotel off the coast of Cairns, and I must say I never would have thought I'd be sleeping underwater with such fine services as these. This is it. You would never believe what just happened. This is horrific. An atomic bomb, much like that of Hiroshima, just dropped on Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. The biggest airport in the world. 100,000 casualties expected. After all these incidents of terrorism that have happened over the years, this tragedy marks the official ending of public transport and tourism as we know it. If our technology continues to develop, as has been archived within this journal over the years, and somehow manages to restore the public sector, we may be in for a chance. But for now, this is it.